motherfucking intro. I'm just trying to get that money like 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. I'm here with Gino.
Hey, danger, coming with them bangers. Tell me where my paper. Still on the same mission, trying to live major. Don't hate me, hate the game. I'm a player. Feeling like Pac. Represent. On my block, try to knock me down, but I come up on top. Yeah, they wanna see me flop. Got a plot, want a lot, I won't stop on my pops. Got so many flows, it's insane. They don't really understand the game. Got a plan and it's plain, I ain't playing. I'm just trying to gain. I wanna get that big bag, need that big Rex. Blow up Tic Tac with a blue cheese at. I don't give a fuck about your feedback. Eat that, get back, sit back, watch me spit that kickback. Got so many flows, yeah, they think that I'm insane. Ghetto kids in a lot of pain, all about the bills, ain't shit changed. Danger, coming with them bangers. Tell me where my paper. Still on the same mission, trying to live major. Don't hate me, hate the game, I'm a player. If you a hater, I don't hate you. I'm just really happy that I ain't you. I just wanna thank you. You kept me motivated, so now I motivate you. There's a lot of cake, money on my mind like a banker. Coming through with them bangers, ain't no room for mistakes. Lot of stake, hustle till we get a lot of rooms, lot of stakes. Good kid, but I keep it gangsta. All gas, no brakes. Got cash for the case. More cash in the case. More cash in the safe. More cash on the way. Hustling all day. Ay. Danger, coming with them bangers. Tell me where my paper. Still on the same mission, trying to live major. Don't hate me.
Wait, put it away. Cause you don't hustle, I keep on the bottom of my way. Yeah, you done it so many times, now you know we well. Making a move, this is the life that I choose. What else do I gotta lose? Thinking I'm walking my shoes, no.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Smacky that likey, hitty that sub. Yeah, guys, what is up? As you guys already know, tonight, we were supposed to have episode number 400 of the NYYST podcast. Unfortunately, the fellas had a little something going on. Yes, Brad, as you see right there, that's what I'm talking about right now. The fellas had a little something going on that they weren't able to record tonight. So we're going to hold off on that. But you know what? The funny thing about that is, I said to myself, you know what? At the end of the day, I really haven't. So long ago, it feels like it's been now that I haven't just sat down and talked to the community, whether it's calling the game or what else am I doing? I'm either calling the game, making a video, doing a short. We haven't really had that old school NYYU style where really we just chilling. We here to chill. We here to talk. I'm going to answer your guys' questions. Whatever you guys got for me, throw it my way and I'll have an answer for you. All right. That's what we doing. We going old school today. We just going old school today. That's all there is to it, baby. That's all there is to it, baby. All right. That's all there is to it. We're going to sit here, talk, have a good time. Voicemail line is open and we're going to go about our business. Scotty, what's going on, Scotty? FL Diver JC, Macho King, the one and only. Zion, what's up, my guy? Nelson Cooper, what's up, everybody? Anthony Garcia, what's up, brother? It's been a minute. Brandy, how you doing, Brandy? How you doing? Tina, what up, Tina? Joey P, what's up, my guy? How's everybody doing today, man? Bodie Ken, what's up, brother? Chris Gallo, what's up, man? Fat Boone.
And Aaron Judge is a gift from God. Yeah.
Hold on. That's the wrong one. Sorry, Simon.
You know, I just felt like it was kind of bullying, frankly.
See, Fat Boone wouldn't say he felt bullied. He wouldn't be bullied, okay? Bullied, who gives a poop? Same damn thing the way I see it. Hunter Larson, what's up, my guy? Do you think the Davis acquisition was more for DJ than it was for Rice? Well, hey, look. I mean, I guess if we're going to take it at face value, Aaron Boone said it's for Ben Rice. And yeah, man, I'm not a fan of that. I think that is an absolutely ridiculous move to make. Ben Rice had 2 hits yesterday. He really hasn't looked overmatched at this level, done a decent job at first base. That's kind of more back to those 2023 Yankee ways. Let's fix the guy that's not the problem. Let's put a Band-Aid over something that you really don't have to put a Band-Aid over. Obviously, everybody knows that who he should try to maybe get some reps from is DJ LeMahieu and some others from there. But man, oh man, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It definitely shouldn't be Ben Rice. Not at all. Not at all. Nelson, what's up, man? Take LeMahieu out. He sucks. I mean, yeah. I mean, LeMahieu's been really, really bad. I mean, look, over 70 plate appearances now, maybe even more than that. It's about 70-something, maybe high 70s. The guy doesn't have one extra base hit yet. He looks old. He really does. He looks old. Pete, if we lose this series, do you think that will have an effect on Soto's decision? Nah. Soto's decision's about money, man. Soto's decision's about money. Uncle Dom, what's up, brother? Yeah, I don't think that would have anything to do with Soto, really. Wait, did you just say that Ben Rice is going to be out of the lineup? Cooper, I'm basing this off of what Aaron Boone has said. Aaron Boone has said J.D. Davis's acquisition, when they brought Davis over, it was the platoon and play against lefties with Ben Rice. He did mention that there's a possibility Davis can play some third base, but again, he specifically said left-handed platoon with Ben Rice, which I am obviously not a fan of. Anthony Garcia, my brother.
Thank you for being a friend.
So the Yankees decided to play like ass while I was in Europe for 2 weeks. NYYU to the moon. Now that Garcia's back, we're going to win some ball games. Now that Garcia's back, it's all right, everybody. We're going to win some ball games. And guys, again, the voicemail line is open. It is at your service. Folks, the link is, the number is pinned right in the chat. Again, man, this show right here, honestly, this live chat is for you guys, man. There was not an NYYST. When I know a show's coming on, I'm always kind of hyped and ready for one. So I decided to let's do an old school NYYU live chat here where I just pop on that camera like I used to do and just talk to you guys. And let's just have a conversation. Jacob Patrucci. Pete, am I crazy to think Gomez is locked into the pen now? If they don't want him up, they would have put him there. Yeah, I think, I definitely think Yoendrys Gomez is going to have a regular spot. Should have had a regular spot for a long time. No doubt about it. He should have had a regular spot for quite some time. But I think his last performance, how good he looked, yeah, I think he's going to get a nice long look with the Yankees for once and possibly be a guy to give them multiple innings. Pete, what game going on right now intrigues you the most? Like in MLB? I'll be honest with you, bro. I really don't care. I don't look. I don't look with anything else that's going on right now, man. My focus has always been solely Yankees. Very rarely, if I'm doing work and I'm working on stuff, I might throw a ball game on or something like that. But I'm a big documentary guy too, so sometimes I throw in a documentary. My guy Joe's in the chat. Hey Joe, you know what this is, brother? Coffee black. According to Joe, well, not according to Joe, but something he read or seen, he went ahead and put it in our Discord that apparently, okay, listen to this now, a cup of psycho, there it is. Apparently people that drink coffee black have psychotic ways, basically. And look, man, you guys could think of me as you like, but I like my cup of coffee black, baby, okay? Oh, now that's good. Did I see Posada's interview with Curry? No, you know what? That's what I was thinking about the other day. Let me write that down real quick. Let me write that down because somebody in the chat was talking about it. I was like, you know what? I got to go watch that. And I never did. I got to watch that. Posada Posada curry. Okay, sounds like a dish. Posada curry. Okay, writing that down so I can take a look at that. Was there any big yeah, Uncle Dom. Apparently there was an interview, and I don't know. I just want to see what. Apparently Jorge hates the way the game is played now. I think everybody from years ago does. That's nothing new. But yeah, man. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? If we trade Trevino, please don't let it be for Albert Abreu. So just the same exact trade over again? Just do the same exact trade over again? No, I don't think they're gonna trade. Trevino's not going nowhere. Trevino's not going anywhere, guys. If you guys have not hit that like button, go ahead, smack it that likey. Hitty, that subby. Who is my dream acquisition of a reliever? You know what, Jacob? I'll be nice. I'm just going to go ahead and say the same thing that you said, Tanner Scott. But I think a lot of teams are going to be after him, and he's probably going to be pretty costly. He's going to be pretty costly. The one knee, and he went nuts about the one knee down with the catchers. The catchers don't have the same arm strength as they did in the past. Yeah, I've never been a fan of the one leg down type guy. I've never been a fan of that for catchers because it limits your mobility to move. So I never understood kind of why they did it. Tony Pena used to do it back in the day, but again, that's Tony Pena. Tony Pena is one of the best defensive catchers of all time. But yeah, man, everybody knows if they watch me that I'm not a big fan of the one leg being down. Again, I just feel like it really limits the mobility. We've seen a lot of pass balls because of it. So not a major fan of it. You think a Ryan McMahon trade starts with Jones? I mean, Roberto 100% is going to have to. Ryan McMahon, again, is a guy that they don't have to deal. That's the one thing I think people need to understand right there is that Ryan McMahon isn't a guy that's like hindering their payroll. It's not like they're really being affected by keeping Ryan McMahon on their team. The owner also loves Ryan McMahon. So yeah, when you get a guy like this, when you see a guy's baseball savant page that looks like this, yeah, it's going to be really, really, it's going to cost a lot. And I posed this question the other day to you guys, not as a, hey, I would do this or this is what they're going to do type question. I wouldn't say any of that. I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just simply saying for a guy that's hitting 280 with a 356 on base percentage and an 840 OPS, yeah, it's going to cost a lot to get Ryan McMahon, and they should start with Spencer Jones. Spencer Jones, Will Warren plus is what it would take to get Ryan McMahon. But the reason why it also does make sense for a team like the Yankees is one, he automatically becomes your everyday third baseman. Could potentially become your everyday first baseman. But Ryan McMahon has a great contract. I mean, a great contract. So if you're the Yankees and you go, well, we want to re-sign Soto, but we need other contracts and positions that aren't extremely costly. Boom. Ryan McMahon, no doubt about it, makes sense. He makes sense. Rengifo was worse than DJ defensively? Yes, but he's 10 times better hitter. So what would you rather have? What would you rather have? A little decline in defense and much better offense? Or keep it the same and get no offense from DJ LeMahieu? So you got to make your mind up on that. I tell you guys this. I wouldn't sit there and seriously consider that McMahon deal. I would want a reliever or something back. I'd want a reliever or something back. I don't know why so many people believe that the Arizona Diamondbacks are just going to start trading guys away. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't see them making any deal. I don't see. Everybody's talking about, they're going to trade Ketel Marte. They're going to trade Christian Walker. They're going to trade this guy, that guy. I wouldn't jump up and down about that one. I don't think they're going to necessarily look to trade everybody. You got to remember last year they just got into the postseason and they went to the World Series. So they're probably thinking the same exact thing this year. Why sell this year when you didn't do it last year? Yeah, Garrett's good, Scotto. Garrett's a good pitcher. He's going to cost a lot. He's going to be a guy that the White Sox going to want a lot for. They're going to want a lot for. Because I thought they were bad, and Jason Surge, I thought so. Who the fuck is that? Who? That's why. Look. Arizona is, again, I'm just saying, they could do whatever they decide on doing. I just think it's premature to think that Arizona is going to go ahead and make a deal like that out of nowhere. Oh, that this is a content creator. Yeah, well, everybody got their own opinions. But yeah, I don't think a team like Arizona is going to go out there immediately and, just say, hey, we're up for sale. I think it takes a little bit of time. I think it takes a little bit of time for them to decide on that. Pete, who was the reliever in the Angels you mentioned? Carlos Estevez. Carlos Estevez. Nelson, I'm right there with you, man. I'm right there with you. Okay. Yeah, Nathaniel, definitely look at their record first and go from there, because that's probably what you want to do, because last year they weren't a great team going into the postseason either. They turned it on in the second half of the year, and they just made a wild card spot, and the team went to the World Series. So I don't think Torey Lovello and those guys are going to be extremely happy about just saying, hey, let's toss it all in this year. We can't do it again. I think they already have the game plan on how to make that work. So I don't think they'll give up that easily. But let's start playing some voicemails, guys. Let's get to it.
Hey, it's Respect calling in from CT. Just heard your
Yo.
designated spitters where they're bringing J.D. Davis, and he's platooning with Ben Rice instead of Gleyber Torres or DJ LeMahieu. I'm with Simon now. I'm with Simon. It's been the same issue for a long time. Clay Holmes has been the issue for a long time, being the closer. These same guys, I don't know why we even re-signed Rizzo. Boone needs to go. I'm with Simon. Fire Aaron Boone. I don't think we're going to win with him. I mean, the players win the games, but the manager sure could make the wrong moves, and this is definitely one of them. I'm with Simon. Fire Aaron Boone. That's all I got to say. Keep doing what you're doing, guys.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Hey, look, man, Simon has a group of followers that are extremely loyal to him, and I think he just added another one. Folks. I don't know. They're on the Simon train over, eh? Mid-card, what's going on, my guy, Tim? What up, Tim? Guys, do me a favor. Hit that like button like you never hit a like button before in your life.
Tommy likey. Tommy want wingy.
Oh, Tommy want wingy. Meredith Marakovich should get some ABs. Why not? Throw her in there. Let her get some friggin' at-bats. Who gives a poot anymore, man? Who gives a poot? But looking at a lot of people are interested in this man right here, Carlos Estevez, and I understand why. I mean, guy's pitching to a 3.38 ERA. He strikes out a batter per inning, roughly. Good fastball, sits about 96, 89 mile an hour changeup. Good stuff. Got good stuff. If you can add a guy like Carlos Estevez, maybe a Luis Rengifo together in the same deal, I think that would be fantastic. That would be fan-friggin-tastic. But there's going to be a lot of names available. And that's the funny thing about where the Yankees are at right now, is that I just feel like there's going to be many opportunities for this team. You know what I mean? Many opportunities for this ball club. There's going to be more teams that are open to moving guys. There's probably going to be some names that, we're not even hearing about that could very well be available. To me, this is all about quantity more so than quality this year for the Yankees. And maybe not the one big move or the two big moves. Maybe more like 3 or 4 smaller moves that really improve this club in a few different areas. I think that's going to be really important for the Yankees this deadline. But we're going to see. Okay, Fat Boone says he hit Meredith out the ballpark, with all due respect. Okay. Well, okay, little Meredith Marakovich. Okay, everybody's a little excited about her in here. Okay. So you really think you're going to win with the infielders that you have? Jorge, that's kind of why we're talking about improving by the deadline. Yeah. I don't know if you maybe just got in here. That's why we're talking about Ryan McMahon, Luis Rengifo, and, possible other options, because we know it's a weakness for the Yankees. That's kind of why we're having this conversation. That's why. That's why we're talking about this now. Isaac Prods, what up, brother? Says, I love the Yankees. Yeah, we do too. That's what we're here for, baby. Pete, do you trade Gleyber and maybe grab another second baseman? It's a tough one, bro. That's a tough one. I really don't know, man. Gleyber's a tough one. He's so well liked in the clubhouse. Would the Yankees move him, man? I don't know. I don't know if the Yankees would move him. I really don't. Again, the chat the other day was saying, can you get much worse than him? It's tough. It's tough to get much worse than him, But does that mean the Yankees will trade him? I don't know. If I had to guess right now, I would say no. I would say the Yankees ride with Gleyber Torres in the hope that he could turn it around and get something going. He has no value, as Bryce says. What are you going to do, man? What are you really going to do? There's not much there. Gorman has struck out 100 times. Yeah, they're not getting Gorman. They're not going to get Nolan Gorman. That's not going to happen. Yeah, he's just going to ride his contract out more than likely, and they're going to go, all right, see you later. Have a good time. Christopher says, Yorbit, talking about Yorbit Vivas, he gotta get time in AAA. He's been injured a majority of the year, which honestly really, really sucks, to be honest, because Yorbit Vivas got off to a phenomenal spring training with the Yankees. And we were hearing it in spring training that a lot of scouts are sitting there going, they believe that he is going to take over for Gleyber Torres. And with the spring training he had, I think he was putting some pressure on him. But he just, hasn't really got it together yet. He has 85 at-bats in AAA right now, and he's hitting .212. So it hasn't been the greatest year for some high-leveled Yankee prospects so far. Do you think Spencer Jones involved in any trades this year? I still find it tough that the Yankees would move him. I just find it tough to see if the Yankees would move him or not. I don't think so, man. I just don't think they'd have the nerve to do it. Even if it's a deal that really helps them now, I don't think they would, man. I don't think they would. What would a Pete Alonso trade look like? Isaac, I'll be honest with you, man. I really don't know. That's a good question because he's going to be a free agent, right? So I would think Will Warren plus. I don't think it's going to be Spencer Jones. He's a free agent. You only got him for a couple of months. So it's going to have to be something that both teams are okay with. Maybe a couple of mid-level prospects. It's never going to be a top prospect, not for a guy that got a couple of years left, unless the team is desperate. And I don't see the Yankees looking to do something like that with the Mets. Derek Q, no way. This idea that Dominguez is injury prone is really, really poor. It's such a bad look. And I'm not calling you out, Derek, for this because some people just don't know, and that's understandable. But this idea that people are putting this injury prone label on Jason Dominguez is legitimately batshit crazy. And I've seen it a lot. So let me just give everybody a quick little rundown for Jason Dominguez. Jason Dominguez was never injured in his minor league career. So he was always on the field, always been a high performer, a lot of speed, a lot of stolen bags, always performed at a high level. Let me just let everybody understand here. Jason Dominguez got Tommy John surgery. This happens to the majority of players. It's happening more so now even to offensive players, not just pitchers. Jason Dominguez ended up being another statistic of that. He got Tommy John. He swung a bat this year, and he hurt his oblique. And it wasn't just a regular one. It was a pretty bad strain of his oblique. This stuff happens, folks. to sit there and just say, well, I guess he's an injury-prone player now, right? So let's trade him. I've heard it a lot. Believe it or not, I've heard it more than I care to hear it, to be quite honest with you. It's wild. It's wild that is some of the conversation about Jason Dominguez. It's just wrong. It's wrong. It's not. There's no accuracy to it.
Hey, Pete, Matthew King in the house. How you doing? So they on the ground. Well, tomorrow we got the Mets, and the next day we got the Mets, and we better kick the Mets ass. Ooh, yeah. And I don't want to hear anything about Juan Soto. It's just all the haters hating on the Yankees and the Yankees fans because they're jealous that we've got two great players with Judge and Soto. They can stick it where the sun don't shine. We're going to kick some ass. Let's fucking go. Ooh, yeah. Not yeah.
Yo, man, Mach went in. Mach went in. You know, I'm going to talk about that, Mach. I'm happy you bring this up. Alex, what's up, brother? I'm happy you bring this up because I want to talk about this WFAN shit. It cracks me the hell up. It really does. It's absolutely batshit bananas. I saw this thing today talking about, hey, you know what? I'm getting sick and tired of that Soto complaining to umpires. Hey, WFAN, whatever host you are out there, whatever host feels the need to continue to yap about Juan Soto, I honestly just got one thing to tell you. Shut the fuck up. In all honesty, that's why not a lot of people are tuning into WFAN no more. Nobody wants to hear it. They got some good people over there, but nobody wants to hear this constant madness talking about Juan Soto. It's like the Juan Soto network it's become since he's become a New York Yankee. All these guys do is Soto. Now it's a problem when he looks back and goes, I don't think that was a strike. Did you have a problem when Jason Giambi used to do it because he had a great eye? You had a problem when Mark Teixeira used to do it because he has a great eye? But oh no, you got a problem when Juan Soto's doing it. Why? Why? What is wrong with Juan Soto saying, hey, ump, that was a ball? Hey, ump, I was called. Why is Juan Soto not allowed to talk up and say, no, that was a ball? No, I did call timeout. I gave more than enough time. You didn't grant. Why can't he talk? Why is it a problem when Juan Soto does it? You guys are obsessed with Juan Soto. Obsessed with him. Let the dude be. He's 25 years old. He got the world by the balls, and he's playing for the New York Yankees. It got to be that negative about him? Has he done so negative this year that you got to yap about the guy on anything? Please, take a walk. Take a friggin' walk with your nonsense.
What's good, PD and Gabagoo? No way.
Oh, man.
It's your boy Kev, you calling in.
What's up, brother?
And 3-7 in the last 10. Team is clearly currently slumping bad. And to me, the thing that makes it worse, or that makes it the worst, is when you fail. And the reason that you're failing is because of yourself. You're getting in your own way of holding yourself back from being great by making dumb decisions repeatedly. Yep. Like, if you do the same thing, how could you expect to get a different result? It doesn't make any sense. And I hope that the Yankees really realize that and they're able to turn the season around because it's not too late. Tomorrow makes exactly halfway through the regular season, and there's still a lot of work to be done. And a lot of progress to be shown from a lot of people. Now, we got the Mets. The schedule gets a little bit easier. All-Star break coming up soon, so it's time to really structure up and get things right because this team has to get going on the right track, bro. We got to take advantage of these games that Baltimore has been losing. And don't look now, but the Red Sox are slowly creeping up the standings. They've been winning a lot of games lately, so I don't know, but we'll see. Let's go Yankees. It's time to tighten up.
Appreciate you, brother. Nah, man, look, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. The best news for the New York Yankees right now, really every team out there that's looking to compete, right, is that there is time. There's time to make changes. There's a lot of time. Other teams are going to be more open to trading in a couple of weeks. And you take it from there. The Yankees obviously have issues. I've talked about this before. They got answers in the system, and they're going to have to go for answers outside of the system. It's what you do. Going back to December 6th, the day the New York Yankees traded for Juan Soto, and they told the rest of the league that we're in it this year to win it. We're not playing around. The evil empire is back. We got to go out there and make some moves. And the minute they did that, it was all hands on deck, all chips in. We going in for it. We got to get the W. We got to win, and we got to win now. The Yankees put themselves in that position, and now they got to keep working at it. They have one of the best records in baseball. Actually, I still think it might be the best record in baseball. But they're off to a fantastic start. No matter what the last 3 series have told us that the Yankees have lost, they're in a good position. It's all about capitalizing on your weaknesses now and improving them. Hoping your guys stay healthy and improving on the weak spots. That's what it's all about. The Yankees got to do it.
Yeah, what's up, Pete? What's up, Chad?
Yo,
it's Nelson from the Bronx. It's been a
what's
while.
Up, my guy?
It's been a while since I left a voicemail. But listen, bro. This is why I find it a big mistake not trading for Luis Ariz early in the year, because when you look at the package that the Padres gave up, it's a good package, but I could understand of giving one at least the top prospects away, like Jones, just on the fact that look at the infield now. Second base sucks, first base sucks, third base sucks, catcher sucks. The only person on the infield who's actually playing well is Volpe.
Yep.
And now Stanton is gone, so who's going to replace him? Trent Grisham is playing well, but for me, I think they need to go for somebody at the trade deadline. I know you said someone yesterday, I think, or the day before. I can't remember. I think he plays for the Angels, I think it was.
Rengifo.
I don't know his name, but he plays for the Angels. He plays third base, but he plays the infield, so that's a good player to go for. The Angels are always out of it, so they're never going to be a good team. But, yo, I love your show, man. I respect you. Much love. Take care, my brother. Bye.
Nelson, you my guy, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'm talking about for the Angels, that's Luis Rengifo. So, well, we'll see what happens there, and if he does get moved and all that goody stuff. But nah, man, you sum it up again. Everybody knows what the Yankees need. It's about doing it, man. It's about doing it. No, but it's kind of true. Soto is complaining too much lately. I don't think Soto knows how big he is yet. He needs better management to advise him on his approach. No, he doesn't. Jess, you're wrong. No, that's wrong. He's complaining too much. So when you know the strike zone, like again, Jess, is it a problem when Mark Teixeira used to do it all the time? Is it a problem when Jason Giambi used to do it all the time? Is it a problem when the guys that know their zone complain about a ball or a strike? What's the problem with how is that? It's true that Soto's complaining too much. What? I call every damn game. I watch every single pitch. And I pay even more attention to it because I have an audience. What is it that I'm missing? Am I like Soto biased that I'm blind to seeing all the complaining that he's doing? I don't find it to be complaining if a guy goes, that's a ball. That wasn't a strike. That pitch was down. What's wrong with that? Hirsch, what's up, brother? Philo, what's up? What is wrong with Soto doing that? I'm a little confused here. It's a big deal now that Soto does it, but it's not a big deal before when other Yankees have done it. It's not a problem. Derek Jeter used to get a bad call with an ump, and he used to turn around and talk to the umpire all the time. Nobody talked about that. Jeter's wrong to do it. Soto's doing it too much. I mean, it's just bananas. It's bananas. It's crazy.
Hey, it's Monday night. Uncle Dom here, feeling a little melancholy. And the Beatle tune came into my head. I started playing around with it and thought of Aaron Boone. Hey, Boone, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and can make it better. The minute you let them into your heart,
sing it.
You can start to make it better. And anytime you feel the pain, hey, Boone, refrain.
Come on, Dom.
You're carrying the world upon your shoulders. That's all, man. Just listen to the lyrics, Boone, and do something. Wake up, make the right lineup, and be the manager of the New York Yankees.
That's my guy.
What I want you to do.
Let me tell you something. If you don't like Uncle Dom, you got a problem with me, all right? You better like Uncle Dom, damn it. Let me tell you something. The man sings like a friggin' angel. Retro said copyright. I'm going to get hit with one any second. I'm going to get hit with one and they go, say, stop! Ain't allowed on here, damn it. That ain't allowed on here. By the way, too, anybody concerned or wondering, I'm fine. The foot, everything is good, guys. I'm straight, ready to go. Strong like bull. Okay? That's what I am, baby. Strong like bull. Okay?
Hey, PD, it's TJ from ATL.
All right,
hey,
TJ.
It's nice of you to, have a surprise little podcast for you tonight here. I appreciate it, especially the Yankees game.
Come on.
Real quick, man. A few things I want to discuss. I know the Yankees have been struggling here. I know our record isn't great with the good teams. Let's just put all that behind us for now.
Okay.
I know we've had some struggling stuff here and there with the bullpen and a couple of our stars here recently. Let's definitely the back end of our lineup. But here's some trade proposals I think we can do.
Oh, here we go.
I think we should do. Number one, let's just go and get Ryan McMahon. I'd go and get Ryan McMahon. Go and give us Spencer Jones. We keep doing this with these, youngsters. Now Perez is worthless, right? There's going to be other people worthless. Just go and get something for Spencer Jones. Mm-hmm. You're going to get somebody back in return that's going to be here for a while. That's the first trade. Second trade, Tanner Scott. I'm sure we can put some kind of, deal for Tanner Scott together, most likely, right? And then I think we need to go and get Ryan Hensley from St. Louis, the closer, right? So that gives us a lefty, a righty in the bullpen. Put Clay Holmes as your setup guy. You got Weaver. You got Tompkins doing good. Even Halligan may come back after his injury and be pretty good too. We got Brubaker maybe coming back. We'll see, right? Mm-hmm. We got some things coming up anyway, right? Schmidt will come back. They'll give up a starter that can go also to the bullpen later in August. We got a lot of injuries, but I think we're going to get people back in August. Before that, we need to go and get these things done. Let me know what you think about it. And then the other last is Boone. I don't know. I don't understand Boone at all, man. Why are you going to platoon this guy, J.D. Davis, with Rice? Leave Rice at first and let LeMahieu and idiot Torres ass and then this guy Davis platoon. Anyway, a little thoughts. Long voicemail, but I got to kind of talk about it. Thanks.
TJ, I appreciate you, man. And look, I get very, very scared when somebody goes. I get very, very scared when somebody goes, I got some trade proposals for you. I get very, very nervous for a couple of different reasons because a lot of times they'll come out and just be like, yeah, let's get Ryan McMahon. And, I feel like if we give them Gleyber Torres, Oswaldo Cabrera, and a bag of donuts, we have a chance of getting that deal done. Look, the way I see it is if I'm the Yankees, they're not going to give up a ton of prospects, and they're probably not going to trade Spencer Jones because that is what it's going to take to get Ryan McMahon. They're not going to give a Ryan McMahon without getting something spectacular back. They're going to want a hell of a deal. I don't see the Yankees doing that, to be honest. I just don't. Maybe I'll be surprised, but I don't. When it comes to the majority of the moves they make, I just got a feeling there's going to be some minor moves, good moves. And this is probably what I would do. Look, if it's Pete Dombrowski in the seat, I'm looking to add bodies. I'm looking to add multiple players that I feel would be more productive than what we currently have. I don't think necessarily the Yankees need a one big pick, one big trade and go, okay, now we're ready to go. I think there's multiple problems with this club, and you can you can change a lot by making smaller moves and calling up what you have. Yeah, Kev, we already played your voicemail. I think you can make a lot of smaller trades, be kind of shocked what you got to give up to get them, and go from there. But look, the Rockies could sit back, and I know people want Ryan McMahon, and man, he would be such a good fit. Again, guys, I got videos of this dude from years ago, and he's more of a fit now than he was even then. But they can sit back and go, yeah, we'll make a deal. We want Spencer Jones, we want Augustine Ramirez, and we want Will Warren. That's that's fair. That's fair. That's what we want. You think the Yankees are going to do that? They're not going to do that. And the Rockies are in a position where a lot of teams are going to want him. So they're going to sit back and go, he has a great contract. He's having a great year. We know you guys want him. Blow me away. And that's the only chance you got. I'm going to demand what we get. If you say yes, we have a deal. There's no negotiation here. They're in that type of position. They do not have to give in. They don't have to give him up. They don't have to trade him.
Hey Pete, how you doing? It's Sam.
Yo.
And I just looking at that. I don't want to bring only recency bias into it because obviously we've been a really good team, but our flaws are showing. We need to add some bats before the deadline.
Valid.
We can't go into the postseason with the bats that we have now.
That's
if
valid.
you look at every elite team in the MLB, you got teams like the Dodgers who have an elite 1 through 4 with Ohtani, Will Smith, Freeman, Mookie Betts. You have the Orioles have Gunnar Henderson, Adley Rutschman, Ryan Mountcastle, Anthony Santander. You have the Phillies. The Phillies have Schwarber, Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, Alec Bohm. Our guys are not cutting it. After our first 3 batters, you know what we got coming up. We can't trust anybody in this lineup after Volpe, Soto, and Judge, and it's really showing. We can't we're not going to win a title this year like how we want if that's the only 3 guys we got to rely on. Torres sucks. It's just terrible. We have to make a move. Who do you think is realistic to add at the deadline? And the bullpen, too. We need to add an arm. Let me get your thoughts.
Yeah, man, look, I always try to stay as realistic as possible. A lot of times it's never been my most favorite thing to talk about is trades and who a team is going to deal. But I think I've said this before, and I'll just kind of, be on repeat here. What I said before, I think Ben Rice has shown that he's a little good at this level. I think he needs to keep getting reps. I think Austin Wells needs to get more reps behind the plate. At least give him a good 2 weeks of playing majority of the time and trying to get that bat going consistently and then let it keep going and let it keep going and let it keep going and go from there. We've seen Jose Trevino do what he's starting to do now, where he gets off to a pretty good start with the bat and then he just disappears. So it's not uncommon to see Trevino in a slump or not hitting. It's kind of a trend of what we've seen from Trevino. And for me, it's more little pieces. It's your Luis Rengifos. I'm not saying he's the only name out there, but a Luis Rengifo could make sense for the bottom of this order. Ben Rice still at the bottom of the order. Austin Wells still at the bottom of the order. Does Gleyber Torres ever turn it around? At this point right now, it's hard to believe he will. But the Yankees are probably playing with the belief right now that you can't trade him. He's going to be a free agent. I mean, maybe the best hope here is that he gets it going at some point. Even if it's in August he finds it, it's better than nothing. It's probably what the Yankees are waiting for and hoping with Gleyber Torres is that all of a sudden he just turns it on. I don't know how possible that is. It doesn't look like he could do it, but that is probably what the Yankees are hoping for. And we're going to see what happens. Is Anthony Rizzo going to be anything? I mean, not that he was much when he was playing, but is Anthony Rizzo going to bounce back? Is Rice going to be the first baseman the rest of the year? Will the Yankees eventually go to TJ Rumfield at first base and move Ben Rice behind the plate or have Ben Rice DH. You don't know. You don't know. There's a lot that can happen with this club. By the time August comes around, is Jason Dominguez going to be okay? Is Jason Dominguez going to be healthy enough to play? I don't know, man. There's a lot of questions in this club. They just got to navigate it.
The one thing I can say about NYYU and Pete and everyone is you guys got balls and you guys defend Soto, unlike others. Also now, most of the people that defended Soto are jumping on the bandwagon, listening to the dumb guys in WFAN. And Soto's one of the best players in the league. He's still a top 5 player. They act like this guy's a bum out there.
Ridiculous.
And he's not.
It's ridiculous.
But when the offseason comes, all of a sudden all these guys are going to want him on their team. Like Sal wants him on the Mets. All of a sudden he doesn't want him now. But then when the offseason comes, he's going to want Soto. And, yeah, NYYU, you guys got some big balls.
Better believe it.
Besides Gira. Gira doesn't have balls, I think.
I hope not. Well, I'd hope she doesn't. But I got balls the size of grapefruits, damn it, I'm not afraid to use them. Nah, man, look. Anybody talking that shit on Soto, man, I'll just play this for them. Hi. That's what I'll tell them. All right. Ain't nobody gonna talk that poot on Juan Soto, man. I'm not gonna have it. I'm not gonna have it. Look, not just because me and Juan Soto are friends. Okay? All right? Not just because we're friends, okay? Not because I could pick my phone up right now and text them right now, okay? That's not the reason why. Okay? It's not the reason. I'm joking. But no, I'm not defending Juan Soto just for whatever reason to defend Juan Soto. There's no friggin' way in hell that people can sit out there and be serious about shitting on Juan Soto. It's absolutely bananas to think that there's people out there that, for whatever the hell reason, want to shit on this guy for what? Like, you had to be like, people shitting on Soto, right? They had to be the people that were like, wait to sign him, don't trade prospects for him. It got to be that group of people in the offseason because there was a lot of them. Rah-rah, my brother. Appreciate you, rah-rah.
Paid the cost to be the boss.
Crackle Nuts. I will call out Soto anytime Soto truly doesn't perform. If Soto does what he did the other day, he misses a line drive, let's say it's in the postseason or a big game, I'm going to call him out. 150%. This is what we do over here. But I'm not going to sit here and bash Juan Soto for no good reason just because you want to make excuses? Look at what I did. Look at what I did when it came to Aaron Judge when he was struggling. What did I say? I believe he's going to have a great week, and we're going to look up and go, holy shit, look at Judge's numbers. But I also said, come on, Judge, you're hurting us here. Got to get it going. When has Soto had that month? Guy the other day sat in here and said he's been terrible since May. Who's been terrible since May? Soto's been terrible. Just so everybody's aware, Soto hasn't had one bad month with the Yankees. Not even June. Last 15 games haven't been great. He's struggling. He has not had a single bad month this year. To figure out a way that you need to find out a situation or a solution or a problem, and Soto's the guy you go after, I think you're wasting your breath. Are you trying to be like Slick? Hey, everybody's talking about this guy. You know that Juan Soto, he's a problem. It's batshit crazy. Mustache Griffey. Shout out to SGR from NYYST and the one, the only, Johnny's Lasagna. Soto haters? Yeah, it's Soto haters, man. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You get Soto haters, man. What are you going to do about it? It's going to happen, man. Soto and Judge could be co-MVPs this year. 100%, Nelson, no doubt. No doubt. They've been that good.
Hey, Pete. It's Chris here.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, I think it's time to give up Spencer Jones, get something for him. I mean, we got a good outfield. We should keep Verdugo, get Dominguez back, and we can get something good for Spencer Jones. I think it's worth it. You don't even know how good he'll be in the majors anyway. Anyway, God bless, man. Have a good day.
Thank you so much. And you see what you just said. I'm going to show you something here, Chris, right? What you just said about that, about Spencer Jones is you think you could get something good for him. And the reason why you could get something good for him is because his level of talent and potential is so high. So that's why a lot of teams would very well be considering, let's get a Spencer Jones. So if you look at Spencer Jones' year, let me get it pulled up here so you guys can see with me. This is what Spencer Jones is doing right now in AA, which is the hardest league. He's 23 years old, so he's a young man, right? He's a young man. 230. Let's actually get the whole numbers. Let's get the whole numbers here. So he spent the whole year in AA. He's hitting 242. He does have a 330 on base percentage. Slugging is, you want that slugging to be higher. His OPS right now is 702. This is a guy that cannot have a slugging percentage of 372, and he cannot have a 702 OPS. He just can't. He has 90 strikeouts and 231 at-bats. And a guy, again, I was telling people, everybody was going, oh, Pete, he's not swinging and missing in spring training. He's barely swung and missed. And they got to call him up now. They got to call him up now. And I said, no, guys. No, wait. Let's see what he does in AA, because that's going to tell you the truth. That's going to tell you the truth of who he is as a player. And as of right now, Spencer Jones is struggling. He had 155 strikeouts last year and 480 at-bats. He got 90 already in 231. He's struggling. Does that mean that the New York Yankees now should simply cut ties with Spencer Jones? No, not necessarily. But if they feel a move is out there and a team is saying Spencer Jones is the reason you do it or you don't, then they got a decision to make. And so far, it's been a bad year in AA. That could change very quickly. If Spencer Jones all of a sudden puts it on, that could change quickly. There's always a risk with guys as big as Spencer Jones, the athlete that Spencer Jones is, 6'6", 240 pounds. There's always a risk to that. It's always a risk. But the Yankees are in a position to take that risk and to see what he's going to be and to hold off on that. But I understand why fans got PTSD to wait for these guys. And if you could get a guy like a Ryan McMahon, I could understand why guys would want to do it. I could understand that. Crackle nuts. Crackle Nut says everyone is hating on Soto because he is not on their team. Soto is the man, and that's why at NYYU event we're sitting right behind him. Subby to NYYU, bruh. Right there with you, my guy. I am right there with you. And look, man, I'll say this and I'll say it again to you guys. I know it's hard for a lot of people to believe in the Yankees farm system, and that's understandably so. I never get mad when somebody goes, hey, I want to trade these guys because I don't believe in them. We've heard the Yankees talk about guys for years that have not panned out. Eric Duncan was, Eric Duncan was a can't-miss guy. He went to the AFL that year. Whoa, he was the MVP, and you could never miss out on Eric Duncan. He's unbelievable. He'll be the next first baseman for the Yankees. He's going to be amazing. He flamed out. The ones that got to the major leagues, the majority of them have flamed out. So I understand when fans are hesitant, but I will simply say this. The new regime that the Yankees have put in place since 2019 have made a difference. You're seeing Ben Rice now. You're seeing Anthony Volpe. You're seeing Louis Hill. You're seeing Austin Wells. You're seeing guys come through this system that look like they could play here. It may not be guaranteed results immediately, Jason Dominguez, but you can see the guys that have played here. And the save situation, that's just a lie. That's just a lie. I talked about this earlier. This idea, again, that Jason Dominguez is this often injured player is bullshit. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's not true. Jason Dominguez had Tommy John surgery, which who isn't having Tommy John surgery, whether you're a pitcher or an offensive player now? And he sprained his oblique, a common baseball injury. He's never had any other injuries besides that kept him out for a long period of time. I don't know. I don't know where that stuff is coming from.
Hey, Pete.
I just heard that one. That was Chris. Let's go ahead and get to the next one.
Hey, Pete. It's me, Chris. I'm a fellow Mets fan here. I look forward to our Subway Series match. I think, first off, let me first say, I hope your foot is feeling better. Rub it with a little medical alcohol, and it should be good as new.
Yeah.
And number two, say hi to thank you for me. And number three, I'm sorry, but we need to take this serious from you guys. There's too much at stake for us than it is for you guys. Anyway, good luck, and may the best team win. Bye.
Hey, look at that, man. We could be civil, Mets fans and Yankee fans, guys. We could be civil. Look how civil that was. Come on now, Alvey. Come on now, Alvey. Who said we couldn't be civil together? Look at that. Oh, will you look at that? I appreciate that, Chris. Thank you, man. Best of luck to you and your Mets also, man. Best of luck to you, your Mets. PD 2 times, he even got 2 feet, too. You better believe it. You better believe it. I'm going to double up. Okay? Okay? Nice call. I hope the Yankees kick the Mets' teeth in. Oh, that's my Macho King.
Hey, Pete. John Beck here again. Listen, I think what the Yankees need to do is, just listen to you. There's one thing, Pete, is that you at least have a head on your shoulders and you want to pass for the team. I know we've lost a couple series in a row, but like I said yesterday, last night, I think we're going to be fine. We gotta, I know Soto's struggling a little bit. We're gonna pull it together, man. We just gotta have faith. Now, let me ask you a question, Pete. Visible man married an invisible woman. I don't know what they saw in each other. Their kids were nothing to look at either. All right, Pete. I'll see you later. Bye.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Steels, listen up. Steelio, listen up. That was a good one. I liked it. I like that one, man. John from Kentucky locked it down. I liked it. Steelio out here talking about how did the chicken cross the road? I mean, come on. Gotta come better than that, Steelio. And I hope he's listening, that son of a bitch, with his back strain my ass. Get on up. Get on up. Get on up. Get on up. Ellie De La Cruz just hit a home run about 5 million feet. If anybody missed that, let me take a look real quick. Let's see. See if we can see it too. Oh my God! Holy shit! Holy shit, is that a home run? Watch this! Hit it! Wow! That boy got popped. But I tell you what, that dude got some pop. And the Baltimore Orioles just lose. You know what that means. Hold on a second.
Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
That's what that means. With the Orioles losing, that means the Yankees won today. And we'll gain a half game. My guy, David Douglas.
You're simply the best.
David says, a lot of talk about Vladdy and the Yankees. Can you imagine Vladdy in the 5-hole? You know what? I'm going to do something real quick. I'm interested to find this out. Let's have a little fun over here. Let's have a little fun over here. I'm going to start a poll. There you go, guys. I want to see what you guys think, seriously. So I just threw a poll in there based off of David's super chat. I really want to see the answer to this, to see what you guys say. Vladimir Guerrero to the New York Yankees. Is that something that you guys would do? Is that something that you guys would do? That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. He did cut his hair already. He did cut his hair already. Let's see what we're looking like on these votes. So as we stand right now, 60 votes in, 62% say no. Wow. Wow. We'd rather have him over Alonso, says Fat Boom. He said he never played for the Yankees. Actually, apparently he recently took that back, I believe. I believe he recently took that back, and he kind of said that for an opportunity to win, he would probably play almost anywhere. Medina says no. He would give us negative karma, says Roger. He did, yeah, Caleb. He basically took that back because they asked him again, and apparently somewhere, I forgot where it was, I saw it. And basically what he said was that to play for a World Series team, he'd consider playing anywhere, or a team that is winning. Retro Tony comes out and just says flat out, fuck him. 73 votes in, 63% say no. That's interesting. That is interesting. That is very, very interesting. That is very, very interesting. Is that Dane Huber, that handsome son of a bitch? Oh, that's my Dane. Oh, I love that handsome son of a bitch, man. He just got some wonderful news, guys. If he ever wanted to talk about it, he can, but I love that man like you guys don't know. Oh, I love that Dane Huber, man. 78 votes and 64% say no? Wow. Wow, I'm in shock. I'll be honest with you, man. I'm a little shocked. You guys don't believe he would be an upgrade? I'm just wondering, like, you guys don't think he'd be an upgrade? That's interesting. That is interesting. That is interesting. Dane, I'd rather you do that. You know a lot more about it than I do, but Dane had a medical scare, guys, and thank the good Lord, Dane is all cleared, and as of now, he is good. But Dane, I'd much rather you talk about that with everybody because you know more about it than I do. But I'm just very, very happy, guys. Dane went through a medical scare, and he is good. So you talk about getting great news. That is great news that our brother Dane is fine. That guy knows. Dane knows how much I love him, man. That's my guy. I absolutely adore Dane. Consider him a very, very good friend. And when Dane has a medical scare and I find out about it, I'm nervous myself. So just to hear that Dane is all in the clear now makes life better. Makes life better. Dane makes this world better. Trust me. And I doubled up on that. Trust me. Not because I'm Pete 2 times, just because I needed to get the point across. That's all. So I'm happy. Of course, I'm happy Dane is fine. We got 90 votes right now. 63% say no. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to close that poll because I'm a little bit in shock, to be honest with you. I'm a little surprised. I thought you guys would actually go with it, but I guess not. Oh, Steelio with the voicemail. Let's take a listen.
Yeah. What up, Simonetti?
Yo!
It is the one and only friendly neighborhood DJ Steelio with the book calling in again. How you doing, buddy? I just tuned in right now and I just heard John from Kentucky's little little joke game. That was a good one. I'm not gonna lie. That was a good one.
That was a good one, man.
Fuck it, but I had no idea you were even gonna be live today.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Why, but, so isn't it funny how, like, what was it, 2 weeks ago, we were just talking about how the Yankees are gonna walk over the Mets in this Subway Series?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even see that happening now. I feel like it's going to be a close game.
Yeah.
Close games at Citi Field is going to be close. Way too close, you know? But let's just win. Because, one, we need to shut the Mets fans up because I cannot stand them at all. They're like L.I. and Krepinos. They're unbearable. I can't. But, yeah, man, before I go, let me hit you with the legit jokey joke because
all
this
right,
one
let's
is
hear
funny
it.
as hell.
Come on.
All right? What do you call a blind German? A Nazi. Gotta go. Peace.
I just feel like I've seen that one coming from a mile away, man. I knew that's like low-hanging fruit, bro. My man came with the Universal Monsters, the fucking Invisible Man, and it was better than, then this man came out with the regular German Nazi joke. Anybody, guys in the chat, rate that joke from a 1 to a 10. What are you going to give that one? A 1 to a 10. I want to see it in the chat. What do we got? A 1 to a 10. Rate that joke right there from Steels. Come on, we got to hear it. We got to hear. He's got his zeros up here. A 5 from a -1 by Jeff. -2, 4, -1. Oh my God. For -10, a 1. Brandy gave it a 10. She liked that one. Aiden really liked it. Harsha Diet Pepsi has better taste. That's a better one. That's a better one right there. 4.5. Wow, a 0. Holy shit. Boy, I tell you what.
Hey, how y'all doing, Pete? How you doing, my friend?
Yo.
Y'all say we can't give Vladman. They're doing so terrible. They're losing to Boston, I think. But y'all need to get over it. It's the future, not the past.
Damn.
Y'all be looking at the past too much. I mean, the upgrade over Rizzo all day long. All day. He has power. He will be the best 1-2-3 combo with Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, and him. Bro, all three of those were like a dump truck. Thank you.
Hey, let me tell you guys, man. Aiden just came for each and every one of you guys. Aiden just came for every single one of your guys' heads. He goes, what's wrong with you creatures? What is wrong with you that you wouldn't want Vladdy? I fucking can't. Yo! Nah, Uncle Dom, bro. That's wrong, fam. Uncle Dom, that's wrong, bro. Uncle Dom said, Aiden sounds like Talking Tina from the Twilight Zone. Oh, man. I'm Talking Tina, and I don't like you. Oh, man, that's bad. Oh, man, that's bad. That's a great fucking episode. Medina, you guys know, don't get me started on the Twilight Zone. I'll sit here all day. Talking Teen is a great episode with Telly Savalas, whatever the fuck his name was. It's a great episode. I'm Talking Tina. And I'm gonna kill you. That's Aiden. Aiden, he's 12 years old. He's not a grown man. Come on. Come on. Be nice to Aiden. The kid's 12. Mike De La Guardia. Mike De La Guardia says, Aiden, are you smarter than a fifth grader? All of us. He kind of did. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. He kind of did. He kind of just said, hey, look, man, put all that bullshit to the side. At the end of the day, I smack you like he hit the subby. That's kind of what he said. He cooked. He did. Fat Boone, he cooked a bit. He cooked a bit. He really did. Twilight Zone's the shit, guys. You know, I could talk about this stuff all day. Chris Silva says, my guy Pete, we taking this Subway Series. I have faith. Well, look, I mean, game one right here. The Yankees got some good stuff going on. Kev, oh my God. Thank you for being a friend. Thanks for the champ of the chat yesterday. Appreciate you, my man. Kev, oh my God. We appreciate you. But this is the matchup for tomorrow. Garrett Cole on the mound for the Yankees against David Peterson. 3-0, 3.97 ERA. Cole making his second start. The game is, I want to say, 7:10 start time tomorrow. It is at Citi Field. Yankees 52-28, Mets 37-39. Who hits him pretty good? So McNeil hits Cole well. Nimmo hits Cole well. And that's really it. Alonso has only 2 at-bats against him, so not a ton of at-bats against Garrett Cole. Of course, JD Martinez is pretty familiar with Cole, but that is the game one matchup right there. You guys already know we will have that live for you on Game Season Live, and we're ready to go. Vladdy looks like he's eating from that cookbook from the Twilight Zone. What a scene that is, right? I translated the book. It's a cookbook. What a great scene. So, I'll tell you guys a story real quick that's actually really, really interesting. One of my fondest, oldest memories, we had a house, anybody from the Bronx would know this area. So in Waring Avenue, we had a place in the Bronx, and I was born living in that house, and then we moved to another part. But my oldest memory that I have has to do with the Twilight Zone. Pretty funny, right? I remember the episode of The Dummy being on TV, and this shit scarred me for life because it was so young. And I remember, this is going to be so friggin' funny, man. I remember being downstairs. We had one of those black and white tile marble floors downstairs, and the other side across the room was a television, a big fish tank, and all this other stuff. And I remember the scene at the end when the guy turns around and then he's the dummy, and it scared the ever-loving shit out of me. And at the same time he turned around, my dad opened the door behind me and he came in with Chinese food. So, couple of things that I really love. Food and the Twilight Zone, I absolutely loved. And it was in the same exact moment. That's my oldest memory that I could remember. It's my oldest memory I can remember. You're from Pelham Bay, Tony, so I wasn't far from you. I actually also lived on Middletown Road, right near Bureau Avenue. Being scared, Brandy, it's a fond memory because it was scary, one, but Chinese food and my father were involved. So it's still a great memory for me. And to this day, I love that episode, man. I love that episode. Do you remember me? Do you remember Willie? Yes. I still love it, man. Yes, I am in VA now, but I will be moving closer up north in about a year and a half, 2 years. I am coming closer back to New York. We've already decided on that, but yep, that will happen. But that is one of my fondest memories, man. Oldest memories, I would say, more than anything. Family memories, correct. Pete, do you hate Chinese food? Love it. I love it. I'll be honest with you, barely eat it anymore, but I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, we got and another great thing, guys. Just because we're here talking. This is like the old school days. Remember we used to do this. Before I move forward, before I talk about what's kind of coming for NYYU, I'm gonna go ahead and play a couple more voicemails.
Hey Pete, this is Christian calling from Manhattan. To all those that said that they didn't want Vlad Jr. Guerrero on this team, are they on drugs? It's just crazy talking about three guys, right? Vlad, Soto, and Judge. You're talking about in Yankee Stadium, 300 plus RBIs. You would be afraid to go up against those guys. Then you throw Verdugo in there, you throw Volpe in there. You're like, oh damn, bro, I really got to be worried now. So the fact that you wouldn't want Vlad on this team is just insane to me. I mean, those three guys combined would be like a three-man wrecking crew. It would make teams so much better. So, thoughts, Pete? Thanks.
Bro, look, man. Hey, I'll just leave this page on there. I know a lot of people don't like Vlad. I think there's highly doubtful that this would ever happen. I don't think it will ever happen via trade. I highly doubt that. But again, if you want to talk about improving, they're not going to trade him to the Yankees. But if you want to talk about improving, he is right that it would be an improvement. I'm just saying, it would be an improvement. We can't lie about that. It would be an improvement. Just saying. I'm just saying. You know, I come here, I talk, do these things, smacky the likeys, I hitty the subbies, and all that fun stuff.
Whoops.
I thought I turned that off. I guess not. Slim Lewis of the Super Chat says, Davis isn't great at third base, but I think that despite what Boone said about him at first base, one of the reasons we traded for him if DJ continues to suck. I think there's a possibility of that. I think there is a possibility that you see Davis play over DJ LeMahieu a little bit. Yankees can be foolish. And look, at the end of the day, they're not stupid. They know that they got a problem there. Greg, my brother.
Thank you for being a friend.
Gabagoo. Rather get third base or second because we don't have replacements. We really don't need first because we have some players in the farm that can play there. I'd rather try to get McMahon or rent Bregman. And Greg, I am all for either one of those. I would love to get those guys. I don't know what the cost would be, but again, you know, not here to go over what the cost would be, but I would love that. David Douglas, my guy, says Boone can get him here with his cupcakes. Well, whoever the hell knows that are in those cupcakes, but I do tell you guys this. The minute I meet Boone and I take a picture with Aaron Boone, I got to have a cookie around me because there's got to be cookies or cupcakes involved in our picture. There's no way I could take a picture with Boone without cookies or cupcakes. I have to.
I don't know that I would want Vladdy Jr., although his father was good as a New York Yankee. But I certainly don't like a player that talks shit on the Yankees. And Jr. did.
So does Stroman.
So I don't know that I want him on our team. All right.
Just saying. I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. So did Marcus Stroman. Just saying. Descato, thank you, my brother. DJ's launch angle is negative like a torpedo. Facts. You're right about that. You're right about that. A man kills more insects than a bug spray. All you need is him. That's it. That's it. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, guys, if we're worried about a player talking trash on the Yankees, Marcus Stroman did too, and we're giving him a pass because he's a Yankee now. So some Yankees feel they can't look past certain things. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. What do you guys think about Royce Lewis at third? Dude's a diehard Yankee fan that looks nasty. Royce Lewis is a really, really good player. I don't know how possible something like that would be. You know, we always go a little batshit crazy around trade deadline, and it's always so much fun. So just a couple of really quick announcements I want to talk about. We have probably 3 of our most important months coming up ever here at NYYU. No doubt about it. Probably 3 of the most important months that we've ever had coming up. July, August, and September, of course. You guys could probably already guess September on why that's important. But so next month, July 30th, we're going to have our 24-hour stream. Now, we had a meeting today with Ton of the Towers, and I'm very happy the way it went. And we're soon going to likely have another one with Ton of the Towers that is going to be extremely, extremely, extremely important for NYYU. The difference of this year's 24-hour stream is that we're going to do this year through YouTube Giving, which means that 100% of what you guys do through Super Chats go automatically to Ton of the Towers. And we had a meeting today about it with their with one of their board members, and it was fantastic. We had a great meeting. We got to learn about Ton of the Towers. I didn't even know how much Ton of the Towers actually does. They pay off mortgages for fallen veterans, families that have infant children. They have a new thing they're doing now, and everybody knows that there's a homeless problem in this country, but you would be shocked at how many people are homeless that were veterans for this country, and that should never happen. And they're actually building centers now where homeless people, homeless veterans can go live and get care and all that. So this isn't just a good company. This is a great company. Cool thing about it is they work very closely with the New York Yankees. So we're working on some stuff here that maybe have all 3 involved. And we're trying to figure out how to make it even bigger than just NYYU. And we're expecting to have another meeting soon. And I got a feeling, guys, that this deadline 24-hour stream that my team is helping me out with this year, which is so friggin' amazing, I think it's going to be I think it's really going to be special. Doing a 24-hour stream is very, very tough. Bad Dog knows about it, man. It is very tough. It's hard, man. It's not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing to do at all. But when you do it for the right causes, it brings you joy in a way that you don't experience all the time. When you know that you're really doing something for a legitimate reason and there's real heart behind it, it's always easy to make that decision. Because the one thing people got to understand here is that NYYU is a small business. Trust me, when I'm able to sit down and really tell you guys our story, I think a lot of you will sit back and go, how the hell did you always do it? The person you see here, the person you see excited all the time, calling Yankee games, guys, trust me, there is so much more behind the scenes that one day we'll tell you guys about and we'll have a conversation about it. But it's also hard, to say, hey, we're going to do 24 hours. And well, this year NYYU itself isn't taking anything from it. We're going to give it all to charity. And there'll be ways that you guys can help us, and we'll talk about that stuff. But this charity after today, it's so right. It's so perfect. It makes all the sense in the world for us to do it the way we're doing it. And we're doing it 100% this year. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. And who knows who may come on? Who knows who might be a guest? Who knows how it's going to be promoted? We're going to find out all about that very, very soon. In August, we have a really, really, really big interview lined up. It's going to be an interview in person, and it's going to be spec-friggin-tacular. I can't wait for it. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I can't wait to release it and to be in a watch party with you guys and watching all of it. I really can't wait. It's going to be amazing. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be funny. It's going to be really, really great. And then, of course, September, we got the event. We got the event. We're going to be sitting behind Juan Soto, right field. Tickets are still available, guys. Get your tickets. Do not miss this event. I'm telling you now, don't miss this event. It's going to be unfriggin' believable. It's going to be unbelievable. Trust me, guys. Do not miss this event. I promise you. Don't miss this event. If you could find a way to get to Yankee Stadium, buy your ticket and get to Yankee Stadium. It's a historic one for NYYU. It's the first time that we have ever collabed with the friggin' New York Yankees. So you guys see my heart. You guys see my passion day in and day out. I scream at this team. I get mad at this team. I yell at the players. I say enough is enough. But in reality, I love the New York Yankees. I love this team. I created NYYU to try to put pressure to make this team better, to give the fans back their voice. But I love the New York Yankees. And for me to, after, 3 years now, this is year number 3 of NYYU, to be able to sit back and go, wow, we're doing a shirt with the Yankees? Like that was their suggestion to do? It wasn't me. They decided on this. And we're doing a shirt together for a huge event. It's humbling and it's amazing. And we really need your guys' support to show up to that event. It's going to be a change for NYYU. And I think it's going to be a change for everybody out there that wants good alternative media. That's what NYYU will be. My guy, Jeff.
Thank you for being a friend.
Tunnels to Towers, founded by the families and friends of first responders who ran through the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel to the towers to help those on the towers. Amazing charity. We will match the first $4,000 donated. You are the man, Jeff. You are truly the man. And yes, guys, and there is... I'll say the story again really quickly. One of our great friends here at NYYU, Raw Thompson, as you guys already know, his father ran into the building and passed away. So we have a personal reason to even do this. Much more. We have a personal reason to do this, and there's a lot of love for Raw Thompson on this side. No doubt about that. Raw is legitimately that's my brother all day, every day. Raw knows that. I know that. We all know that, and he's just a great person overall. If you guys ever met Raw, you'll know that already. He's a great, great person. So it's a great cause for a personal reason, and it's a great cause because they really, really do help. I mean, this company, you look them up, they do a lot for people. And it's a great way of us to give back on our platform to try to help. So I'm excited about it. Connor O'Neill says, let's get 10,000 for Tunnels on a 24-hour stream. I got a feeling we're going to do more than that. I got a feeling, Connor, that we're going to do more than 10K. I really do. I think last year we did almost 14 overall. I think we're going to do way more than that. We got... by that time, we'll have over 30,000 subscribers. I think we're going to do a lot more than even that. And let's see, man. Let's see who we have on as guests. Maybe you'll be surprised by some of the people that pop in. We're going to find out. But guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. I was happy to come on here with you guys and hang out for a little while. To just talk Yankee baseball, really not have an agenda, and just kind of sit here and talk to the community a little bit. I know it's always fun to do. We don't do it as much as often as we used to do it because now we call every game and we always got videos and we got podcasts. So there's not many times where I could just pop the camera on and go, hey, what's up, guys? Let's talk. I don't get to always do this. And again, sometimes I miss it. But big things coming, as you guys already know. We will have Game Season Live tomorrow. There will not be a morning show tomorrow. I'll be back on Wednesday, Izzy. So All Rise will be back on Wednesday. Guys, I'm good. I just wanted to give myself a little bit of rest just to recover from all this other, all the other stuff with the recovering from the foot and all that stuff. So I got everything taken care of. I feel great, a little sore, but I'm good. I just wanted to give myself some time to rest and relax. And unfortunately, NYYST had to cancel today, but shit happens. Family always comes first here at NYYU, no doubt about it. And they'll be back for that 400th episode. But again, guys, you are the best. Much love to each and every one of you guys. Let's keep NYYU growing. Let's do what we do day in and day out. I will talk to you guys next time. See you guys later.
Top 10 radar, yeah, we on your radar. Never miss, dog, and that's on occasion. Yeah, we on your radar. Yeah. Hey, look, top floor lifestyle, chef and boy, I'm cooking up. Way too high, ain't coming down. You see me if you looking up. I don't really talk too much, I show I'm running numbers up. Lucky that I'm showing up, I'm going off, they know what's up. Wrist too silly, numbers crack the Billy. Don't need no dilly, I'm too fresh, I feel like really, yeah. Feel the duffels up the sign, I need a million. I'm about to take off, and I know that I'm on they radar. Top 10 radar.